EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
118.
Stroud gonna throw right away. The tight end, John Smith, secures it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Something's taken from me. Life's got always been messing with me.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right. 19 Texas. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
118. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ow, what's that? 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one. The Panthers have it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 53. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. 52 blows.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
14 more yards.
Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
Ready. 45. White. Red. Black shot. Hut.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. Carolina. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
On the return is Trey Palmer. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right, Tony, here we go. 18, what's that? Set.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And some good block this point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
South. Here we go. Hey, Uno. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will go all the way. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Down. Red, 38.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Cut.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up third down and 11.
Black gun. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
They'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All ready.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
One quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And more from Houston coming up in a moment.
All right. Stop. Under.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
2J.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Catch made there, that's Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
18. Watch out. Hey, south. Buggy.
Throwing is Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, uno more. 19 Texans. 11.
Here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down for Houston.
Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
All quick, right? Uno.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch.
In a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
South. Hey, south. Buggy. Look to high.
On play action. Stroud. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
18. Watch out. Hey, uno more. 19 Texans.
To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Down. 10 cycles.
On the ground, here's ETN. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 reps. 60 reps. 10.
He'll look to throw. That caught. It's Trevor Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 3.
Watch out, man.
Brings up
62.
3rd and 2.
Watch out. You, yellow. Watch it. 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Out, that's it. 118, that's it. Good.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Moving to his right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Pick by the rookie out of Penn State.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ultra. Go up, set, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive.
about to be. You know who's going to find you? Come on, man. Robbie. Switch gears. Check. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Now faking the give. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Check, cut.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Carolina. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers tack on 1 more to their lead.
Texans 10.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Out, 18. Outside.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Tony. 19 Texas.
first down. They keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will power his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, 38. Here we go, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. It is second and 6.
Let's go. 45.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. His kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. For a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Let's go now. Black, ready.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. This one complete to Washington. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
118. What's that?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Hey, here we go. We're going to do some center. 118. What's that? 11.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Nearly a good one. That hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Ready. 50, green.
Motion man is Johnston.
Slide, 97. Ready.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Texans' 9-yard line.
Black 40. Red cycle.
They'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Panthers stretch things out even further.
52, Texans 17.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
That ain't team. That's it. Robbie.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Room to run at the 35. To the 45. Joe Mixon. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will get just a bit closer.
Texans 24.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Down. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Darnell Washington, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
What's that? 118. What's that?
On the ground is Mixon.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Tony.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Texans 24.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
They'll run with Mixon, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
18-yard.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. With more after the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? Look the hot, look the hot.
A run here with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Good.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Buggy. 18. What's that?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Robbie. Oh, ready?
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's try a run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, ready?
Once again, it's Chubb. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Flushed to his right, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Hey, uno. Buggy.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Here we go.
Motion man is
22.
Johnston.
Hut, hut.
Travel start on the ground, and he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the double. Let's go. Set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Go now. 52 blue. Green jack.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 4th down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, big hole left side. And he's got another one. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Carolina. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He gets it to go. Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Texans 24.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Right. 118.
Here's Chubb. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
All right. 118. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Wow, what's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
They'll run the draw with Chubb. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.